Hello, good afternoon and welcome to New Forest Morphs. As promised in the morning video this morning, we promised that we would do part 2. We've got the pickups, Jared. There's 3 new snakes that we're adding to our quarantine. And just to let you know, this is the name of the company that we bought the snakes from. A lovely guy called Ben, one of the nicest guys you'll meet in the industry. Very friendly, very supportive. Met us down, he's based in Torquay. He's been doing his breeding since 2007, so he's had a good long period of experience. And we've picked up 3 snakes. So Jared will know one of them, but he won't know the other 2. So we're going to try and guess the genes on this one. See if Jared's testing up Jared's guessing at the moment. But don't worry if you don't get it right, Jared. Okay. So anyway, big thank you to Ben, and really appreciate what you've done here. He's bred some amazing snakes. He's basically knocking the odds out of the park. I mean, he's put various pairings together, and he's buying from other breeders that we've bought from. So I think there's good similar quality of snakes in his collection as there is now, and he's buying from similar breeders. So he's buying from Mike Lewis, he's buying from I think he said he's got a relationship with Alan Arif in Southampton area. We've bought snakes from Alan, and he's got a good reputation. So has Mike, and he's got other breeders he's buying from that we have bought from as well. So I think that the quality of the genetics, he's going for high end, high quality, and you'll see in these snakes hopefully some really good high quality genetics, Jared. Yes. So it's not just about getting the genes, it's about getting the highest quality that you can afford within your budget. So without any further ado, let's kick off with the first one, which you'll know. So the first one we've got here is
DG Hepide.
Yeah. Now if I just bring this one out, Jared, and then we'll put it under the light, shall we? If I go under the light here, under the spotlight, have a look at this one here. So what you've got there is a
Pastel DG Hepide.
100% Hepide.
So little.
Yeah, so it's about 150 grams.
Are they on wrap fluffs?
Wrap pups, 5 mils that they've had. So you might want to try and see if you can get them onto fluffs, but
we'll get them on fluffs.
But beautiful. I mean, he missed it all. I mean, going into the facility was amazing. He's got some high quality rack systems. He uses cocoa husk, and he's also spraying down every day. But beautiful example of DG in my book. I think it's one of the brighter DGs I've seen, Jared.
Yeah.
Beautiful animal.
What's it compared to with that other one that you picked up?
Yeah, I've been trying to pick up. So we've also picked up a Pastel DG Het Clown. This one was from Jay down at JVK, and you can see
next to each other.
Yeah, just to make a contrast to see the quality. They're both high quality snakes in my book. See the lovely darks contrasting yellows and darks.
Yeah.
Both beautiful animals. Yeah, that one's more established. Obviously.
Yeah. When you get a few more meals in that one,
that will brighten up.
It's also getting in shed.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like it anyway.
Yeah.
You can see like the loose skin at the bottom.
Yeah. So there we go. So you can see we're going a bit crazy here on the DG projects, Jared. I mean, I know there's a lot of talk about DGs having A, B and C, Jared, but I think a lot of breeders are realising that it's such a high quality gene that we're pretty much 100% reliable that they will actually be very similar to any other recessive. So we're not too worried about it. In fact, we're taking it as a buying opportunity because the DG affordability of DGs, clowns and DG pieds have actually used to be, a couple of years ago, you spend £7,500 to £8,000 for an animal. A DG clown or DG pied would be about £8,000 2 years ago. They are coming down in price, so some of them are coming in at £4,500 to £4,000, £3,500, that kind of price range. So what was actually very expensive a couple of years ago is now becoming more affordable. Mm-hmm. So that's that one there. So this is the one that I wanted to show you, which is the there's 2 surprises. I'll give you the first one where you've got to guess the genetics. We're going to move away from the DG for a second.
It's not DG.
This one's not DG, but have a look at it and see if you can guess what's going on with this one here. So this is produced by Ben. And have a little look and see what you think's going on with that one.
I have no idea. It looks normal to me.
It looks like a normal, but if I bring it out and show you a bit more, he thinks it's possible yellow belly. Yes. So let me just put that in there. But if I show you his head stamp, you might gain, and the colour of the head stamp. Just look at the colour of the head stamp. That might help you gain what's going on here. So it's definitely got phantom. We think it could have yellow belly because can you see the fire flames coming up? So there's a chance there's a yellow belly in there as well, phantom yellow belly. It's 100% het for clown, but it's carrying a gene that I've wanted for many a years, Jared, and it's the Cyprus gene.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it was from the visual pairing was a Cyprus girl, and he put in a het clown, a clown boy to her, which is guaranteeing the 100%. But Cyprus clowns are absolutely stunning, and to get yellow belly Cyprus clowns with phantom in as well. If you look at the visuals, they are actually out of this world. But they travelled well. We travelled 2.5 hours up from Torquay, and then now you can see the beautiful thing with the Cyprus. You get lots of nice rings in the alien heads. You get that lovely, look at that beautiful burnt colour on the head stamp. So the Cyprus has got a lovely orange burnt feeling to it, and when it goes into clown, it just elevates the clown like a red stripe. You know, when you put like red jeans into clown, the Cyprus is carrying quite an orangey, beautiful tone. And honestly, Jared, I think this is a boy apparently. We've got to sex everything to make sure. We will sex that later off camera, but we're going to sex everything to make sure we're getting the sexes right. It's sometimes quite hard to sex them when they're quite small. But this one was born in July 2023, and it's about 250 grams, so it's a little bit bigger than the other ones. So there you go. Lovely animals. And we'll get this one back on heat, but they've got a lovely temperament, Jared.
Nice.
Really beautiful.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that.
Yeah. But can you see, look at there's some oranges coming in here as well. And also with the Cyprus, let's have a look at their belly markings. But you can see, if you look carefully at the alien heads, you can see that the amber colour's going into the stripe at the back, but also going into the alien head, so it's actually brightening up the genetic. It's very subtle in its het form, but when that goes into clown, you'll see the difference.
So Cyprus is het?
Cyprus is not a het. Cyprus is
yeah.
actually a incomplete dominant.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the het clown, you won't see it. When the clown goes in, it brightens up the whole thing up.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful little animal.
Nice. I'm excited to see what.
So I'm very pleased with that one. So that was a bonus snake that I wasn't expecting. And I think this is the last snake of the year, Jared.
Yeah, no more.
We've only got 6 in quarantine anyway, so
Yeah.
I was tempted to bring back some more to us, but you know, there has to be a limit to one's passion here. But I'm pleased with the quality of what we're getting here, Jared. And now the surprise snake, which, let me give you the story on this one, because this shows you how nice Ben is. So Ben had a friend come over to resex the snakes to make sure that he was selling the right sex snakes as well, because no matter how experienced you are, when you've got hatchlings, sometimes it's difficult to get the hemipenes out, and sometimes you think it's a girl, but actually it's a boy that's not showing himself. So after we'd put down the deposit on what I thought was a girl, it turned out to be a boy. So I was trying to get a pair for my Desert Ghost Pied project. So I said to Ben, do you have any girls in your holdback rack that you'll be willing to sell? And he goes, well, we'll have a look when you come. So he kept me on suspense. So we've turned up, went through a lot of his snakes together, and he very kindly made available to us something which I wasn't expecting. It has stretched me more on the budget side, but I think I'm really excited because it will just advance our projects really well, Jared, and it is one of the best quality examples of this particular genetic. Is one of the best I've seen, Jared, but we'll bring her out, and I want to sex her to make sure. But even if she turns out to be a boy, I'll be pleased, because if we can plug him into some other projects. So I'm not worried too much if it's not a girl, but we'll sex it later anyway, and then hopefully it'll be fun. So this is the one, Jared. Drum roll.
Is it going to look like a normal?
It's gonna look like a normal, but let's just have a little look at it and see what we've got here.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Wow.
And this is the sister
Orange Dream?
No. So this is the sister of the Pastel DG 100% het pied boy.
So this is a DG Pied.
This is a DG pied.
Wow, beautiful.
And if you go on to Morph Market, you'll see they range from, depending on what the combos are in, some of them are as expensive as $13,000-$14,000, some of them.
Cool.
But just look at the crazy patterns, Jared, and look at the brightness of the DG on the oranges and the yellows, and honestly, it will get better with age as well.
It's a beautiful snake.
It is a gorgeous snake, and I thought that the Desert Ghost clowns were beautiful, but this, to me, is another level stuff.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It really pops, even in this dull lighting.
Yeah. This was the brighter of the two. He's got a boy and a girl, and he was willing to give up the girl, and that's how good he is. So, yeah, really delighted. We have broken the bank, but I think long term, this investment. So we're going to have a girl. We will sex her later, but if we've got a girl, can you imagine what we can do with her going forwards? We can bring in the Desert Ghost clown into that to get triple combinations that are going to be visual Desert Ghosts. We can put in the Dreamsicle boy into her, so we can bring in the Colt, which is our Ultramel pied. So with the pied, because Jared and our collection is predominantly pied and clown, every time you get double visuals, you're guaranteeing 100% hets when you pair them up with other double visuals, and you're going to be hitting visual pies that will have double het for guaranteed. So we don't want to play a guessing game anymore. So you have to spend the money if you don't want to play the guessing game, or you play the guessing game and then you shed test them, is the other thing that people are doing, which means you can get into projects using hets. But going for the double visual will just accelerate our projects. In 3 years' time, when she's ready, Jared, it's going to be super exciting. So I'm really grateful for Ben for sharing the project with us, and he's so kind that he's got so many other opportunities that we can work together going forward with his collection, Jared, so we can hopefully forge a nice relationship with him, and do so with other breeders that we've been building up relationships. And that's what it's all about. Justin Kubelka has taught us the principle of not just collecting snakes, but as collecting friendships in the hobby, and I think that's where we work together. We can share each other's genetics, we can share, and that's when the trading, he does a lot of trading as well, does Ben, and he said, look, he trades a lot of snakes to be able to get into projects. So I think it's really exciting, Jared, and it's lovely to know that there's breeders in the south here that we can forge good relationships with and move it forward. So thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. It's the most expensive snake that we've bought, but I think it will pay dividends in the long run. So thank you for watching, and we shall catch you next time. Bye bye for now.